So this is Lombok, this is Gili and then the next one is Gili Air, and this is obviously Gili Tea. Good morning, guys. I am half asleep. I'm on Gili Tea and I'm gonna go for a run around the island, around the whole thing. Did it yesterday. It's pretty far, so I thought I'd do it today before the sun got too intense. The sun has risen. Morning. And how I thought I was gonna get up before the sunrise and greet the sun, but maybe that was a bit optimistic. Anyway, going for a run. This is our street. Beach is that way. See you there. So this is like the main beach, or main kind of, the port is over there. So this is like the main drag, kind of most built up area. Yeah, it's pretty quiet now because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. All the boats are there waiting for people to get on, go out on various like snorkeling or dive tours and various things. Horses are out, well, one is, but yeah, I don't think anybody kind of wakes up till maybe about 8 o'clock, maybe here, around here. Anyway, let's get running. So this is Lombok, this is Gili and then the next one is Gili Air, and this is obviously Gili Tea. So as you go kind of more north, I guess, of the harbour, there's then like all the surfboards to hire, and I think like the surf point out that way, and then further down, oh, there's massage, see? Massage. And I think it's like 100,000 for an hour, which is pretty good. Like if you go to the more established, not just on the beach ones, it's like around 150. Oh, look, here you can see some surfers. Looks really nice. For me, actually, this, depending on what's going on out in the water, like on the ground, like this is actually probably one of the best places to learn, I would say, that I've seen so far. Nice, clean, small waves. So yeah, learn how to surf. And by under the water, I mean like if there's rocks, ow, that you don't want to hit your head on. Well, you don't want to hit anything on. Anyway, now we're going down this bit. There's not much down. Well, there's like, it's actually quite empty on this. Like once you get to about here, it starts emptying out. Like it's really built up around down the harbour, and then kind of back off that towards the centre of the island is like the villages, or the village. Whereas this side, it's just like a couple of bars, restaurants, and then it kind of heads back around for like a sunset type situation. Let's go. So there you can see like quite a big resort. I'm not sure what it's called. I did see a sign there saying Santi Beach. Maybe it's Santi Beach Resort, I'm not sure. But yeah, they look nice. A lot of space. I assume there's a swimming pool there, but still it's quite far actually from the beach. Yeah, I mean, it might be for you though. Asher and I were walking down here for sunset yesterday, well, and the day before actually, And there you can see like a helicopter pad where they're actually doing yoga. Really nice, you know, kind of sitting around in a circle. So they're perfectly kind of built for it. Obviously you have to have your own mat, probably a good idea. And there you can see, well, sunrise, sunset, 150,000. Sunrise, 250,000. Don't know why. That one's more expensive, but yeah, I guess. That makes sense. 6 AM though. Oof. Wow, the water looks so much clearer today than it did yesterday. Might try that snorkeling again. Tried it yesterday. I think there's just too many waves, you know, and the sun wasn't really out, so the water was quite murky. Hopefully, maybe today it's better. Also, so this is kind of the beginning of like a boardwalk. You kind of see here, like this part, or like a lot of it, you know, they've kind of really thought about where things should go. So this is actually where the sunset is. Ooh, the sunset's about there somewhere, I guess. Well, it's rising there, so sunset's there. No, it's definitely there somewhere. There is like Mount something on Bali. So Bali is that way. Angan, I think. Angan, yeah, Agun is that way. So the sun sets directly behind it, and then along here you've got all these kind of sunset bars. There's also the cheeky mushrooms sellers and things. A lot of the bars actually along here do sell mushrooms, from what I've heard, and other substances also got offered last night. But you know, that's not what I'm here for. But yeah, really nice just to kind of see out to sea or to Bali. Like I said, this is Lombok, so yeah, we're kind of in between the two. For me, it's like a perfect place to kind of do some stretching because there isn't sand that's going to get in my eyes and blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's a nice, and like I said, they've kind of really thought about this. Like it's a nice boardwalk to watch the sunset. Okay, gonna do some stretching now. Okay, gonna head back along here. Obviously this is kind of maybe a third or like even a quarter, I'd hate to admit, of the run so far. So yeah, we're gonna pick up the pace. There's not too much around here apart from like, yeah, amazing scenery, but nothing really, yeah, to tell you about. So I'll probably just be running a lot of the way and getting my heart rate up. So yeah, keep on watching for a bit of scenery. You see there's boats going out here. A few boats I've noticed coming into the harbour already. Maybe they've come from Bali. There's some sailboats over there. Let's do it. Yes, so just here where all these like pink things are, pink seats. So every night there's like a DJ and like fire performance there. It's usually just one guy doing a fire performance. Loads of like foreigners sitting around watching him with like very loud music. If that's your thing, good on you. It's a nice little sunset bar there. And yeah, there's some like horses stables, like you can rent the horses. I think I should ask them, said 500,000 for an hour. Yeah, also if that's your thing, I guess. It's an experience for sure. Anyway, let's keep going. As you can see, some of this stuff's kind of seen better days. I think probably it's like a remnants of pre-pandemic type situations or something, you know. Quite a lot of the bars, particularly, and a lot of the guest houses on this side of the island, and kind of like even the resorts on this side of the island, are derelict. Their pools are like, yeah, greeny brown. There's obviously no one there, and people have kind of abandoned them, which is a shame. You know, it's pretty terrible to see. But I guess that means there's a lot of opportunity in the future for somebody. Hopefully that is good for locals, good for travelers, and good like synergy, you know. One thing I didn't know, and it's actually lava pillow. Apparently this is a lava pillow. Lava from ancient volcanoes. Did not know that. So Gili tea, yeah, is composed of coastal deposits, i.e. coral fragments, shells and fossils, and lava from ancient volcanoes. Wow. And it's actually a UNESCO Global Geopark. I did not know that either. I guess because it was once an ancient, or it is an ancient volcano. Was volcano. Yes, here's some of the landscape here. Da, da, da. One thing I did read somewhere, which I'm not sure if I've told you yet, but there's like some sort of like evolutionary line between Bali and Lombok, which I think includes Gili tea, where all of a sudden like all the flora and fauna kind of changes quite drastically. Yeah, so things were like evolving more Bali Java way, and then there's a line where it kind of evolved a bit differently here, and they call this kind of, I think that's more the Asian kind of continent in a way, and then this is more like Australasian. So like a lot of the flora and fauna is perhaps a bit more like Australia or New Zealand. Interesting. I read that somewhere. So what you can see here is that like each area is actually segregated into various parts. I don't know what they mean. They're actually in Indonesian, I guess. So like zona int, or like it is green, but Pelabuhan is, from what I see, understand, like the jetty is there, so then that light blue bit, Rehabilitasi. Yeah, I don't really know. But it's interesting to see that different areas are kind of segregated for different things, and it does, you do kind of see that, where it's okay, this is where yeah, the turtles are, this is where the surfing is, this is where the snorkeling is, this is where the sunset bars are, you know, this is where the more kind of the bigger resorts and like more spaces. You know, there's not much on this side of the island. It looks like maybe from here, but compared to the other side, like with all the shops and everything, yeah, there's not too much. Anyway, I'm gonna keep running. As you can see, yeah, mushrooms are quite out in the open on this side of the island. Just realised I haven't shown you the beach for a while. Don't worry, it's still here. The tide's just in a bit, and it's really hard to run on a soft sand. And like, the most amazing thing about this island, you can just run here on like solid ground. You don't have traffic because there's no cars, there's no motorbikes. It's only horses, walkers and cyclists. But yeah, so for me, like as a runner, you know, I've purposely actually ran yesterday, running today, getting the runs in while I can, you know, because it's been tough for me. Like, you know, running really clears the mind, obviously helps the body, but like, you know, just expends some builds up energy, shall we say. Yeah, okay, speaking of which, I need to try and get back down there. Yeah. Yes. Wow, just came across this Gili jungle gym. I didn't see this before. Last time I ran around here yesterday. It's kind of what I've been needing, although I've noticed my arm is a little bit sore. But yeah, wow. It's got kind of pull-up bars, you know, parallel bars for like dips, some hammer thing, these awesome things for yeah, like it's kind of free weights, various benches, full bars like that. Yeah, literally everything you need. Not sure, some other bits and pieces which I don't know even what you do with them, but yeah, really interesting. Seems to be free, I'm not sure. Doesn't seem to be a price around, so maybe nobody's around yet. Maybe everybody's still asleep on it. Oh well. Done a couple of little things, but yeah, like I said, I've noticed there's a big pain this here, which I've actually had for a while, but I haven't done weights through it. Well, since London, I think. So 2 months. So yeah, it's painful. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit. Don't want to overdo it. Still need my arms for various traveling situations. Yeah, and then the run. It's more about the run. It's so interesting to find this. Really cool. What's this for? Okay, well that was a bit unexpected. Like I said, arm's killing actually. Probably shouldn't do that too much. Need some massage on it maybe. Anyway, I'm all here for the run really. That was just like some weird random bonus thing. Might be worth doing though, I don't know. Add it in, now that I'm expecting it. Maybe I run less, do more of that. Because I have noticed, or noticed, I mean it's not even just noticed. Felt everything, seen, experienced. My arms are just twice the size as they were in London. Anyway, got me breathing. Now I'm going to be running. Mad Monkey Friday foam party. Again, if that's your thing, come to the Mad Monkey. Looks like a pretty cool place to do some things. Gosh, but you can actually sleep there behind the party. Not sure you get much sleep though. Yep. But yeah, as you maybe can see, like this side, I mean it's still got quite a lot of stuff. Still got quite a lot there. But like it's actually not as built up as the other side where the harbour is, which you'd expect. But this here, for example, is like a, sorry, sweat and sun in my eyes. This here is like a perfect example of like a really nice place that just seems to have been left. Maybe, or maybe they're just refurbing it now. Looks like they've got running water there. I don't know, strange. Not sure what's going on with it. And then, you know, you've got places like this where they're either still building or they're redoing or they've had to halt building. It does actually say that this land's for sale maybe. So maybe the idea is that this then becomes a lot more built up itself. You see here's another one here, completely derelict. I guess that's like the repercussions of COVID, you know, which is a shame. It would be nicer if that was all just forest, for example, than like some weird like derelict building. But you know, it's probably a shame for the owners. Shame for the owners, you know, of the place. I feel sorry for them, or feel for them. But yeah, like then you get this. It's like pristine. I have seen people like working in there, so I know that that place is still kind of alive. I actually did some stretching here the other day because, well, there was that and it was under the shade. It's no longer under the shade, so I might find another place to do that. But yeah, that probably means I'm about halfway. Oof, maybe. The weights, like I said, was an unexpected like energy expender. We'll see if we can try and find somewhere to do some stretching, shall we? Okay. Actually, let's go on to the beach. Let's show you the beach again. We haven't seen it for a while. Up. See, it still exists. It still exists. Still here. Still amazing. And literally, there's like no one on it, you know. Oh, I see some footprints. There is. civilization, signs of civilization somewhere. But yeah, so amazing to have this just to yourself. I have heard, I think maybe this is a shark point though. Whether that means there's sharks there, I don't know. It's also the more like open area, because Bali is like there maybe. Lombok is there. Now Bali's more that way, I think. Can't see it, but maybe that way. So yeah, there's like open ocean there, kind of. Maybe all the way down to Australia even. Ooh, maybe. Okay, we're running. Wow, check this swimming pool out. Can you see it? Maybe you can't see it. I got this big ship here, and elephants and zebras. Wow. Okay, a lot going on. Okay, just looking for like a good place to do some stretching. Couldn't find any along there once I got past that place I was at, because it's all built up. Well, it's all bars, open bars with people doing things. Not so many people, but still people. And ideally I want to find a place that doesn't have any like snakes or monitor lizards, but does have like something to push against, i.e. a tree, and some shade, i.e. a tree. So yeah, maybe I'll just do some here and hope there's no monitor lizard snaky things around. Okay, that's the stretching done. Didn't get attacked by monitor lizards, but speaking of, maybe I better get back because time's a ticking, I guess. I left Asha, she was still sleeping. Probably should go back before she thinks I've been like eaten by Komodo dragons or something. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Perfect. It's where it gets a bit hairy actually. I ran this way before, but the tide wasn't quite in as much as this. I do remember there was some slippery bits over here, which obviously we don't want to get on. Waves, construction, beach. Okay. Okay, so we're just here, like almost at Turtle Point. It's down a bit further, but Asher and I were here yesterday. It's a lot calmer than it was yesterday, although the water still looks just as murky, like kind of just as milky. Yesterday, obviously, I went out to try and snorkel. Couldn't really see much. I was getting scraped by the rocks and stuff, because you can't even see the rocks, right? Because it's so, yeah, so kind of milky. That's kind of just because the waves are like stirring everything up. Maybe as you get further out, maybe it's a bit clearer. I'm not sure. But yeah, the rocks and stuff just made it really difficult. Did see it was Turtle Point. I did see a turtle, but not under the water. You can't see much. On top of the water, so that was like really nice. It was maybe 3 meters away from me or so. But yeah, not quite the experience I was looking for. But anyway, today's a new day. Maybe it's like calmer, so it's going to be clearer. Who knows? Not sure what we're doing today yet. Once I know, you'll know. We'll all know. So yeah, this is Turtle Point, kind of officially, I guess, out here. If you're wondering, there's like this thing here. Maybe you can see like a kind of a lookout. Let's go. Oh, haven't shown you the beach for a while. Beach. That's why you're here. That's why we're all here, isn't it? I said that already? I don't know. Maybe I said that an hour ago, the other, when I was down here. Almost done now. You know, back kind of on the more built up side of the island. The shops, bars, restaurants, cafes, bakeries, more shops, a few kind of pharmacies, but not really. Medical like places, but I have heard they're like really expensive. They kind of charge like foreigner prices because they know that you've got insurance. Maybe if you go to more local ones that are in the center, if you need medical attention, that is. Quite near. But yeah, some great places to kind of see, watch the beach, watch the world go by, have a drink, have something to eat. And then the market and the harbour are more like this way, but yeah, okay. So that's the beach, that's the beach, that's the beach. I'm gonna go back on the road for the running. So now we're back at the harbour, which basically means we've been all the way around the island. Well, still got maybe 2 roads to go that way. But yes, one of the last. I just thought I'd show you what the harbour looks like. There are people there already. They've got a big boat there. I guess that's come from, don't know, somewhere. I know where it's gone. This place, wherever I am. Can you see? Okay, this is the market. It's like, wow, completely empty now. Funny. So that's, we were there last night. Completely full of everything you want, well, food wise, that is. Cool guys, well, I'm gonna run back. I'll probably see you back at the guest house. I might show you. No, yeah, I'm just gonna go back. Probably put a t-shirt on as well, because up kind of that way there's more kind of the villagey type area. It does have signs up saying like, don't wear your bikini. Not that I'm wearing a bikini, but you know, just as kind of a sign of respect for the locals, I prefer to put a top on. Maybe other people should think about doing that too. Okay guys, so we're gonna go down there. It's kind of being rebuilt, but so I'll show you, thought I'd show you before heading down the road. Here's the beach one more time. Cool, almost back. Okay, we're back. Here's our place. Gonna sign off here. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming with me. Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming with me on the epic journey right around the island. I can't remember how long it is. I'll let you know down below. That's it for now. I'm not sure what's happening next. Doing some editing today. You won't see that. Well, you'll see the results of it. But yeah, we probably go to the beach. Probably get some sun. Probably do something. So yeah, stay on board for that. Subscribe for that. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheers. Until then, keep on drifting.